Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I just wanted to give you a little bit of more of a show of the garden rather than just the grass all the time. So this is the back garden, as you've seen in some of the videos, looking quite nice. I'll try and stay out of the wind so that it doesn't disturb, but this is how it looks. So there's a lot going on here. But if we just come back in a little bit, away from the wind, hopefully that will shelter us. But what we've got here is a big shed. We only got this a few months ago. This used to be grass here, so the grass that you see here used to be all down here. But it was a lot more, it was a lot harder to maintain and everything, and we needed a little bit of storage, so we went for a big shed. So this is a 12 by 10 shed, so it's a reasonable size, and it's got a really good roof, metal roof and everything like that. We installed the guttering ourselves. There's gutter on this side and gutter on the other side. Apologies for the noisy chicken in the background. Our neighbours across here have got chickens, so the chicken kind of marches up and down inside their garden and makes quite a lot of noise. So we've got stone chips, and that goes round to our front garden where you've seen some of the videos that I've done there. We've got lots and lots of plantation, some pots around the garden. We've also got like a refuse area around here, a storage area that we keep various things. Big bag of topsoil here just now. So what we've got, various shrubs. This used to be completely wild. Last year it was quite a mess. If you go and look at some of my community posts, you'll see what I've actually got here over a year ago, but we decided to make it into a nice sort of meaningful space. So this is a nice new flower bed, and we're hoping to grow this out over the next few years with plants that are in pots just now, and planting them in here once they're matured and starting to fill out this space. We have a Scots pine here, which causes havoc for my grass because all the pine needles fall off and go in the grass, and I get various cones and things like that, so it's a bit of a nightmare. So as I said in one of the earlier videos, this was all grass. This entire garden when we moved in was just an entire grass pitch. So we've changed a lot of it with introducing the stones and interest into the garden. This actually used to be a long time ago, used to be a hotel here, and the hotel was knocked down, and part of this was the car park space, so this has all been sort of converted into this. So if you look across here, I've got various shrubs that are growing out, a tree that we got last year. I'll talk about the species in another video. I just wanted to give this as a sort of introduction to the garden. And then we've got this was our first ever flower bed that we did, which my father and I built here. We're very handy with wood and everything like that, so we kind of transformed that. So that was our very first bed, and some of our very first plants in here. For eagle-eyed, this is part of living in the countryside, so septic tank, unfortunately. So we have a septic tank which is over here, and this is the air filter for it. So it comes on and off depending on how it's needing to be used. This is something that we put in probably 2021. We put this in. So it was during COVID. We didn't really have much to do during COVID, so we had some wood, and we constructed this. So this was quite a nice addition to the garden. As you can see from some of the videos, we've still got some weeds here, but this has all been weeded as of today. And we've got lots and lots of nice shrubs in here. So we've got clematis, various species of clematis growing up here. We've got a water feature in the centre, and then we've got a wee bird bath at the back. We get lots and lots of birds here, and lots of trees around. You can probably hear them in the background. And then our hanging baskets as well. I love hanging baskets and colour and everything. So We've got a little bit of shrubs at the back. We've got a nice laburnum here, and then over to the side, this is just getting finished weeding later on today. Just need a little bit of a rest today. We've got another flower bed that mimics the one on this side over here, so it's sort of mirror image, a bit OCD for that kind of stuff, as you can tell with edges of grass and things like that being kept neat and tidy. Enjoy that kind of thing. This is another shed. This was the old shed, and this had everything in it that this newer shed that I showed you earlier on had. This has got wood and various other things in it that we use on a regular basis. So this is, as I said, these are things that we can't avoid having. There's a big tank underneath the ground that keeps everything, you know what septic means, so unfortunately not on mains drainage, so we have to have this emptied now and again, probably 2 or 3 times a year. And then we've got some flower beds here, a little flower bed that I built a couple of years ago, again during COVID, and then we've got some lupins, a blueberry bush, some ivies, etc. that are around here. We've got a peony here, and then we've got various shrubs. This is a hebe down here, and then dahlias. As you can tell, I love dahlias. I love the flowers. They just give such a beautiful contrast, and many flowers all year round pretty much, if looked after. This is our bed full of marigolds and pyrus and various other plants as well, some box hedging in there as well. So just coming down here, the house is to the side here, so it's just here. So this is out to where the cars park, etc. So you can see as we look back, it's quite a nice big garden. It takes a lot to maintain it, but it's good fun. It's good to be out. And then up here, all the way up here, if I turn round, you'll see we've got a hose set up here, a split pipe. So I've got a big hose here, and another one that runs up here, and that one runs up there round behind the shed, and then you can see it running along the front there. Because the garden's so big, you need to water it on a regular basis, and that includes the grass. When I did the grass renovation in June, I was having to water it 4 or 5 times a day for 2 to 3 weeks to get these kind of results, along with a few other things to get this kind of result, including good quality lawn food, organics, seaweed, etc. But water, either rain, and we get lots of that in Scotland, or water from the tap helps to maintain a healthy sward, and you can see it's looking fantastic. So we used to have hose lock stuff, but it was all 13mm pipe, so we've upgraded to Gardena, and this is 19mm pipe. Later in the year, possibly next year, I'm going to be running HDPE pipe all the way up the back, all the way along, and these are going to have valved outlets all the way along the garden, all the way along to the other side here, and possibly down to the shed. I'm still on the fence whether or not I want to do things like a water button pump, etc., because I would like to be able to have the flexibility of having multiple outlets, and I can have sprinklers on, etc., that I can have on a timer, and then this can water at particular points in the day, like the morning, for example. Best time to water your grass is early morning. So that's kind of the back garden. Starting to rain now, typical. As I said yesterday, we had some rainfall yesterday, but it's starting to rain now. But I'll give you a tour once the rain goes off of the front garden, but hopefully you can see I've made some progress. I've made some weeding progress here, and it's starting to look amazing. Again, I got a bit too liberal, that's why this exists here. I got a bit too liberal with the grass seed when I was doing it. The spreader I was using was a rotary spreader, so it deposited some of the grass into the stone chips, which was a bit of a nightmare. But I'm getting there now with weeding. And again, my little trough of grass for patch repairs, etc., is looking really, really good. So yeah, that's a tour of the garden and hopefully if you'll join me on the journey. I've got lots and lots of things planned, more shrubs. As I said, my watering solution, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be working on that and figuring out what I want to do. I'm going to take you on that journey. I'm going to be taking out this hydrangea at the end of the season and moving it into probably over here to allow it to grow even bigger and fill out the corner. I've also got Pyrrhus mountain fire here. Also going to move that out and probably put it over here to let it grow out and mature. So we're going to use things like the beds. This is a lovely acer here. Again, another dahlia down here. I'm going to use the pots and the beds as places for maturing the plants, and then using this bank area here to start generating growth and allowing the plants to mature. So hopefully you like what you see, guys. Again, grass is looking amazing, isn't it? And I appreciate that not many people might come and view the videos. I've got a lot of people looking at my shorts, but nothing about the actual garden. But I want to kind of take you on a journey, and I appreciate that I need to work hard to build your trust as a new channel. But I would love it if you would join me in the journey so that you can see what I'm actually going to be doing and how this is going to evolve over time. So I'm going to sign off for the day, but I hope you all have a fantastic weekend ahead, and wherever you are in the world, take care and stay safe. Cheers.